Hey, I gotta tell you, the first time I picked up this machine and started using it like I was actually going to depend on it every day, something just clicked. The GeekBook X16 Pro isn't for casual users or people who might need a laptop sometime. It's for the kind of person who expects their tools to feel fast, smooth, and effortless, the person who knows what they want and won't settle for anything that slows them down. Before you go any deeper, take a moment to check the current price and stock. Machines with this combination of power and portability don't hang around at good value forever. You know that feeling when you open your current laptop and there's this tiny hesitation before an app fully loads? Or you're juggling tasks and it feels like you're asking too much of your system? That's the kind of frustration that accumulates quietly until you look up one day and realize you've been settling. You outgrow compromise long before you admit it. This laptop drops that feeling. From the moment you log in, it feels like the system anticipates what you're about to do next, opening projects, running multiple apps, switching between work, creativity, and entertainment. It's not just specs on paper, it's a pace you experience. You don't have to wait for it to catch up, it just flows with you. Imagine sitting down to start your day, you open the lid, you're instantly in the zone. Then you're in back-to-back tasks, video calls, documents, research windows, and music, all running smooth. Later, you shift into downtime, a show, some browsing, maybe editing clips of your own. Every part of your day just works, and that subtle pressure you used to feel? It disappears. Here's something most people don't anticipate: you stop thinking about performance altogether. Not because you're ignoring it, but because it never interrupts your flow. You don't brace for lag. You don't budget your battery life. You just use it. And speaking of battery, that long endurance does more than stretch your work hours, it gives you a kind of freedom. You don't tether yourself to outlets. You move, create, work, think wherever you want, without checking how much you've got left. If you're thinking about waiting on prices or stalking trends, understand this: machines that hit this sweet spot usually don't stick around. You'll find yourself revisiting this very moment later, wishing you'd acted then when the chance was right. If you're hesitating because "is this too much laptop for me?" let me flip that: this isn't too much for someone who's ever felt held back by slowdowns, short battery life, or constant compromises. This feels like competence you can count on, every day. The build feels refined, like something built with intention. Multitasking feels smooth, not strained. You stay present, not waiting. Battery life supports your day, not limits it. Using it feels effortless. It won't compete with dedicated desktop power. It's not the cheapest machine you'll ever see. At some point, you stop bouncing between weaker options and this one because deep down, you already know what feels right. Every time you lean towards something less capable, you come back to this sense of ease. So go ahead, check the current price and stock now. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you look back on with that little "I should have done it sooner." When your tools match your ambition, everything else just flows better.